Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of the wonderful webulous project Zomboid Banana Save File, and we are jumping right into the action. Last we left off, we took our shotgun to clear out some horde near the construction site in hopes of finding a sledgehammer. Time ran out, we took out a good chunk of the horde, but we still have plenty to go, and that's what we're picking up today, so get ready. We could die at any minute. Always opening up in these action segments always worries me. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna die or something's gonna go horribly wrong, and I'm gonna end up getting killed for it. So I gotta be very careful in hopes that there's no zombies around me. My immediate thought when I was like, alright, Mathis, when you're booting up this game, the first thing you need to do is swirl around. You need to make sure that there's nothing around you that's gonna end up killing you. Alright, we're completely unloaded, so we're gonna take this time here to reload a couple of shotties. We'll also move 12 more shells over here. And we can start reloading now. Alright. Oh, I think my game... Oh, no! Alright, so let's back up. I'm gonna have to relog out of the game and log back in, because I accidentally performed an action while he was reloading, and that can completely fuck him, so I will be right back. Okay, hopefully that fixed the problem. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So we're gonna wait for him to reload, then we'll take care of everything else. We're getting a little hungry and a little thirsty, but I don't know if we brought food, actually. Did I bring food? Oh, Mathis, you come ill-prepared consistently. It never ceases to amaze me how ill-prepared I am. Let's equip this as our secondary. Let's take a look. We did bring food. We just don't have any water. Okay. That might not be too bad. If this place has a bathroom or something that I just kind of ignored, I should be able to fill it up pretty quickly. Just kind of going through, pointing the gun through the areas, making sure everything's clear. Alright, well, what we'll do, yeah, right here. We'll drink here, and then we'll fill our empty pop bottle here as well. And we're good to go. Alright, we're good to continue fucking shooting some zombies for another couple in-game hours before we need to get our character in bed. Alright, so back to the construction site. It's gotta be over here. Just follow the trail of zombies is usually a good idea. Alright, so we got quite a few. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of push my way down the center. Only two. They're not as tightly packed as I need them to be, essentially. So let's... Another two. How tightly packed can I get them? That looks promising. We should just do circles around them. If we do circles around them, we should be alright. There's a good chunk. There's another good chunk. Ooh, that was a good one, unfortunately. Unfortunately, not good enough. Alright, so I'm gonna head back into the church. Hopefully they'll start banging on the church doors, and what I can do is go out the side door over here, or out the side window, loop around while they're all like gathered at this door, and hopefully blow them all away. That should be a good tactic. I'm proud of myself for that one. Pat myself on the back. That's a good idea. The more I play these games, the better of zombie survival I'll be. So when the true apocalypse does hit, you'll be wanting to party with me. All right, they're starting to get there. Oh, they're already busting through windows, which is a little bit scary. So let's see how many we have. Staying quiet. Yeah. So we can go ahead and... Perfect. We might be out now. Yep. Still, oh God, some of them that just get back up. I'm like, really? Are you serious right now? How are you still alive? Alright, we're gonna go break line of sight, and we might want to hide for the rest of the night in a house or something. So, I did bring a bat, so we'll go ahead and equip this as our primary. We'll then pack off our sawn-off right here, and we will hide in one of these houses overnight. Nice. My guy's pumped up on adrenaline. He just one-shots things, even with a baseball bat. Just one and done, baby. Now, I don't want to stay here. I feel like this might be a little too close. I'm going to go across the street because they were going up to the northeast side, or northwest side. So if I could pop into this house across the street, I'm probably going to give myself a little bit more space to work with. We do have a zombie over here. Take her out. Just rather not risk it. Always play it safe if you have the opportunity to do so. Keep it all, let's make sure we're as safe as possible. Close up windows, close up curtains if we have any. I'll probably sleep in this room because it has a curtain. So we'll go ahead and close it. And we will wait till morning. Alright, so far so good. Really couldn't ask for much of a better start there. Now, I'm curious how many more we have to deal with. I don't know if we're going to have the ammo or the fucking fortitude to get rid of them all before we actually have to run away. I just want to get, like, my goal isn't even to... Ooh. My goal isn't even to kill them all. That's not my goal right now. My goal is just to get into the construction site. So even if I pulled most of them out of the construction site and I have a clear way in and out, I consider that a success, and I could save the rest of my ammo. Blowing most of my ammo on fighting these guys is not exactly ideal. Especially if I ever run into an emergency at my safe house. I need the ammo to survive. And I mean, I could go looking for ammo, but the more we go out and scavenge, the less and less we're going to find what we actually need because we've already taken it. So if I can save what I have, if I can maintain the other 36-ish shots, 35 shots in total if we put the shotgun shell over here, then I'll be much, much happier. And I won't have to really blow all that ammo. But that still might not be entirely possible. So let's see. So there's still a good chunk. Come on. There's still a good chunk of zombies, it looks like. But they are mostly scattered. If I could sneak around them and get inside, then that'll be fine. Let's see. Gotta be careful too to not be caught off guard. But I'm looking ahead as best I can. It looks pretty clear. Alright, let's try to get in. Up and over. Okay. How many of those are crawlers? None. How are we looking over here? It's a good chunk over there. I'm going to want to try and move this way. Alright, we got one. We'll pull this one back. We'll take care of her alone. Come on, down. Alright, not bad. And we drew no ire of any other, which is even better. So if we have to keep doing this one at a time, just pulling them, that's fine. Ugh. Just gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful. Yeah, we got a moonwalker. Come on. Now, is there a window in the back of this? No, I have to go in through the front. Wow, there's so many of them. So nervous. Alright, let's get inside. They didn't notice me, so that's a good sign. No alarms going off, which is good. Alright, this is not... First of all, this is not looking promising as far as the sledgehammer is concerned. Book. Sheet of paper. That's it. That's all that's in here. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and at least take something from here. Alright. Alright. Let's get out. What an unfortunate waste. I kind of half expected it, though. I'm not gonna lie. You don't typically find sledgehammer and stuff in, like, trailers like that. They don't really have the containers to hold them. One thing you have to know about Project Zomboid that you might not know, so this might be good for people that don't know this, is that Project Zomboid doesn't determine loot by location on the map. It determines loot by the container that you're looking in. So you will never, or I don't think you'll ever, I mean, unless they've changed it recently, find something like a sledgehammer in an office desk. It won't happen. The only thing you'll find in an office desk is office-y stuff. So you'll find like a pencil and paper and pens and sometimes a book or something. And same thing in filing cabinets. You'll find like books and clipboards and that kind of stuff. You will never find construction tools in an office. It may be like, you know, it might be a trailer park in a construction site, granted, but it is not, if it doesn't have a crate or anything that could potentially hold the tool you're looking for, you're not going to find it. It's just not going to happen. Which is unfortunate. I think that's something that could be changed over time. Or at least modded over time. That's even easier is to mod it. But it is how it is, and you kind of have to just live with that. Now, sure, you know, you'll find the anomaly on a zombie. Maybe you'll find a sledgehammer on a zombie or something, which is something I probably should have looked. We'll do that another time, though. Like just going through the bodies. Because there is the rare occurrence that you will find something useful on a body. That has happened before, and it can happen again. But again, that's it's one of those situations that's incredibly rare for it to happen. So, oh well. Now the question raises, what do I do? Do I go to Muldrow? I could. It's gonna take some prep, and it'll take a whole episode to get halfway there. It would definitely be a long journey. It might be worth it, and keep in mind too, the journey to Muldrow is not just dangerous because I am, hiking a long way. Muldrow has not been touched, so that's loud. Every single horde, every single zombie that is in Muldrow is still there. Sure, they've probably moved around, but they have not done much. They have not been thinned, they have not been quelled, they have not been put under control. So moving into Muldrow is like moving into a fresh zone of zombies. I will not be safe. So I will have to take pretty much all the tools I can and all my survival wits and go there and make sure to not make any mistakes while I'm there while surviving. Now, I know a good place in Muldrow where I can almost 100% guarantee that I will get a sledgehammer, and that is in a nice little warehouse at the northwest tip of Muldrow. And it would be probably end up being worth it, but it's going to be a multi-episode journey. I'm curious if that's what you guys want to see. I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do. Getting a sledgehammer is going to be important for me to progress, I think, and start doing other things. Particularly busting into the gun shop, which would be awesome because there's going to be a lot of bullets there. And then I can really go ahead and go buck wild with all my ammo because I won't have to worry about it. The gun shop will hopefully have more ammo than I could know what to do with. The things I need to do, the things I need to think about. Either way, let's get inside. Let's eat. Let's give my guy a day off. He just had a really stressful day. He needs a day off. We will wait up the rest of the day. We'll give him the rest of the night, and we'll put him to bed early. Well, right on time, but like bed early is like now. And then in the morning, we'll do a little bit of construction, and we'll see. We'll kind of talk as to what I want to get done. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, get him in bed, sleep. But it still wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad of a journey. We did kill off and thin out that horde, which is always a bonus. Pardon me while I take a sip of some chai tea, and there's some gunshots. This little India spice chai tea that we have, we're almost out of because I've been drinking it so much. I drink it like 1 or 2 cups a day. It's so good. My character slept very, very short. He woke up way too early. I love tea in the morning. It's kind of become a ritual over the past couple of months of mine. Something that I never really used to do is drink tea in the morning. What I used to do was drink incredible amounts of coffee. A lot of coffee. I'm talking like cups of coffee, but it was kind of necessary for me to wake up and go to the restaurant to do so because I did not want to go there and I didn't want to be there. And in order to be my cheery self with early guests, I needed to make sure I was awake. So I probably drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee depending. And to now, not have to worry about that. I haven't really drank any coffee. I haven't really needed to drink coffee. But I like to drink something with my morning breakfast, whether it be oatmeal, French toast, or whatever. And what I've been drinking is tea. And, it's lucky. My fiance has had lots of boxes of tea just kind of sitting around, but she never really used it. And I was like, I'm going to try some tea. And it's kind of become my thing. I used to drink it at night before I went to bed, too, but I haven't been doing that lately because I've been crashing really early. My sleep schedule is, once again, in a really good cycle. I don't know how long it'll last, but for now, it's really nice. But I'm drinking it in the morning with my oatmeal or whatever I'm eating, and it's just awesome. I love it. It's like relaxing. I don't know. It's very therapeutic for me to be able to drink tea and just be okay. It's nice. It's really nice. All right. So we're going to do a little construction. I did a loop there because there were gunshots overnight, and I wanted to make sure that there were no wanderers anywhere nearby. Mother effer. God, I got to get my tools back. My tools are in the crate. I forgot that I dumped everything in storage before I went off to murder zombies. Makes sense, but you kind of tend to forget. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, it's not out here. Why am I doing that? I'm getting distracted. Alright, let's grab a couple... Well, let's just grab 1 box of nails. Let's grab our hammer and our saw, as well as these 28 nails. Boom. And we should be good. Alright, let's shut this door. We don't need this. Good. There's so many doors. I have so many doors. This is like the weirdest looking fort I think I've ever created. These weird like corner areas. Like I walled off separate walls. That's I think what I did, which is weird. I don't know why I didn't just do a fucking wall around. But I just did separate walls. And it just looks bizarre as hell. But it works, I guess, so I can't say it's not practical. It's just not very, I don't want to say economic, but I think that might be the word I'm looking for. Where it's just, I probably use more materials than I should have, which is what you guys have been yelling at me about for a while. No doubt. Let's go ahead and start sawing these logs up. Set up 3. Thank you, by the way, to the commenter who says that I could just do it 3 times and it kind of queues up the action, so my character will do it over time. For some reason, I think I knew that, but it never really clicked with me. Because I've accidentally done it a bunch of times, especially with this character. And it just never really clicked, like, Matt, just do that. You're dumb. You're so stupid. Never really clicked, but hey, now it does. At least. We're getting close to leveling up Blunt as well. Though, with Blunt, it actually takes a lot longer, because at least with aiming, I'm killing multiple zombies at once, so I'm, like, skyrocketing that experience. But with Blunt, it's one zombie at a time, so to get 883 means I've killed quite a lot of zombies on level 2 Blunt. But I want to get level 3. I would love to get level 3 because I'll probably swing a lot faster. It'll be a lot more efficient and will end up being better in the long run. I'm just going to finish this wall right here. And then I think what I'm going to do is start barricading up these walls. But I want to get this wall done first. Alright, let's get the right click working. There we go. And we will just start putting walls together. We only need, I think we might only need 3 and we'll actually have finished the wall. Let's actually get on the other side before we do that. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll need to like create another one. It'll be a long hallway. But we can just go straight across. That's fine though. I still want to finish this stuff. I need to start barricading. Barricading is going to be very, very important to that particular building. You need to make sure all the outer windows are closed up first, the ones that are facing away from the wall. And then I can start doing the inner ones. But until that's done, let's get the outer ones finished up. Oh, the sun is starting to rise. It's beautiful out. And I'm talking real life, not in Zomboid life. I'm up. I'm up. I don't know, guys. I know I've talked about this before, but I'm going to explain this to those who don't know. Maybe I haven't talked about it in detail enough either. I have this circular sleep cycle, is what I do. I don't know if there's a word for it. Probably not. It's probably just Mathis is a moron. But the way my sleep cycle goes in like rotation. There'll be like 2 or 3 weeks where my sleep cycle is amazing, right? I'll be in bed at like 8 o'clock at night. I'll be up at 5 or 6 in the morning, and I have the whole day ahead of me, and I, can get work done early. I can, get a lot of stuff done. I take care of a lot of house chores, etc., etc. And as time goes, that starts to get later and later. Then I'll start going to bed at like 9 or 10 and up at like 7 or 8, which is fine. That's still just as good in my opinion. Sometimes I even might consider that a little bit better. But then I'll start staying up even a little bit later, and a little bit later, and waking up later, and then waking up later, to the point where I'm up till 4 or 5 or 6 in the morning sometimes, and not up until 1, 2, or 3 in the afternoon. And I hate when that happens, but it happens all the time. And then I'm like, well, I'm up at 6, I'm up till 6 in the morning anyway, why don't I just stay up the whole fucking day and completely reset my sleep cycle and fix it? And then that's what I'll do. And then when that happens, I'll be back on a normal sleep schedule. And this, this takes place over the course of probably around 2 months. This will happen. Every 2 months I'll go through this cycle. And it's awful. And I don't know why I do it to myself. I have no friggin' idea. It bothers me to no end that it's like that. But it is. And I don't know what to do. It's got to be a discipline thing. Alright, we're going to build up a wall here. We got to build a doorway frame. It's got to be like Mathis, just be disciplined, but I'm not that disciplined, unfortunately. I wish I was. Could probably build another door, but I can't right now. I have 3 planks. What do I need? 4? Door frame. Yeah, I need 4. Actually, there should be one in this house, and I can use it. Isn't there? Didn't I swear I saw one. Maybe it's in this house? Let's go find it. I know there's a plank around here. At least there should be. And after we get this door frame up, we'll get our character in some food. There it is, yep. There's 2 planks. That's nice. We'll grab 1 for now. We don't need 2. Alright, let's get him inside, and let's get this door frame up, and then we'll get a wall up, I guess, is another one we want to get done. Boom. Come on. Build door frame. Alright, and I think we'll wrap up this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, as always, dropping a like and a comment below helps the series get perpetuated forward. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more daily Zomboid, and I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.